isn't there to deal with a crying baby. Babies don't have a lot of responses, that they can tell us what they want. Crying is it. They can't talk to you and say, hey, Mom, I'm hungry, or hey, I've got a wet diaper, it feels icky, or I just am fussy and just cranky. They can't tell you those things, so they're going to cry. And some babies cry more than others. And I think especially if you've got a baby with either medical problems or colic or those difficult to soothe babies, it's frustrating for any parent. Crying is frustrating for any parent when you don't know what to do for that baby.
Babies are going to frustrate you. Babies and small children, everybody who raises a child to the age of 1 year, I think, has been to that point where they've been to the end of their rope, frustrated with that child. I think that's universal. And number one, you have to know that that's normal, and you have to prepare and have a way to cope with it.
Now the question is, what can you do to cope? What can you do to avoid the tragedies that we've just seen? The experts say, start with the basics.
Do they have a wet diaper? Do they have a dirty diaper? Does that need to be changed? Are they hungry? Feed them. Do they need to be burped? Burp them. Do they just need to be comforted and need some tender loving care? Rock them. Some children will respond to motion. So go and ride around the block with them in their car seat. I've had some moms even just put them in a car seat on top of the dryer and run the dryer because the motion of the dryer would help them sleep. Whatever works for your baby, try those things. But if that doesn't work and you've gone through the list and you've tried everything and you're about to lose it, put them in their bed, lay them on their back, make sure they're in a safe environment, and walk out of the room.
It's okay to let a baby cry. That shouldn't make you upset to the point of destroying a child's brain. It's okay to let a child cry. They have cries for myriad things, ranging from hunger to pain to loneliness to fear.
You put the child down and in a safe place, in a crib, a playpen, on the floor if you have to, as long as it's a safe environment. And you walk away, and you go outside, and you do what you need to do. You scream out in the middle of the neighborhood, or you call somebody. Call your neighbor. Just don't deal with the child. Just walk away.
Well, if babies cry, you just cope. You need to cope with the situation and, walk away or do what you have to do to prevent them from being in danger.
Everybody's entitled to a bad day, but it shouldn't end somebody's life.
Now, if all else fails, call a crisis hotline or even call 911. But for everyone's sake, please don't let what's building inside of you continue to fester. If you know or suspect an infant has been shaken, immediately seek emergency medical care. Time is very important when a child has been shaken. Even though there may be no outward signs, you need to get them medical care immediately. Please remember, you are not alone. People are ready and willing to help. For more information, call 817-882-8686 or log on to shakenbaby.com. I'm John Hammerly. Thanks so much for watching.